Alright, g'day everyone, Platypilot here, and welcome to episode 3 of the Wrath of Thunder, the Viggen campaign by Heatblur. And it is now the third day of the Russian invasion of the Abkhazia region of Georgia. And this morning we have a pretty large-scale operation against the Sochi Adler airbase, which is located just on the border of the Abkhazia region. So technically we're striking Russian soil, and pretty much every G4 asset, air asset, is going to be involved. But speaking of which, we've got some joining up there and in front of us. But yeah, we'll discuss more about the plan once we get to our waypoint, our holding point. So let's get to it. Alright, so the plan for today is we are going to take from Batumi and head to our holding area, which is where we're at now. And then we'll punch up to the north to the Nguri hydroelectric dam. And then we'll head northwest over to the IP, which is just over in Russian territory, and then we'll go fang it down southwest to the target, being Sochi Adler Air Base, where Russian forces are amassing. The idea is to destroy that airbase, so Russian Air Force will be forced to operate from much further away and greatly increase their response times, which will allow us more freedom of movement in the AO. And then we'll egress south and back to Batumi. But like I said, pretty much every G4 air asset is involved. So Springfield 1 and 2, that's us. We'll be going after the taxiways. Springfield 3 is going after the runway. And then we've got Colt, being the F5 Tigers. They'll be going after the ammo and fuel depots. Knight, of course, Knight in Tornadoes. They're going to be doing SEAD, striking a comms bunker, and doing standoff jamming, using the intel that we gathered yesterday during our ELINT gathering op. And then finally, Baron in a flight of Phantoms, F4 Phantoms, doing strike escort and fighter sweep. And our time on target is 0741. So we're going to be all hitting our targets at pretty much the same time. So it's going to be a lot of bang in a very small area. And we're going to be striking the target with two BK-90 Mjolnir bomblet dispensers, which are essentially little like glider bombs that are stuffed with bomblets. And I'm just going to head back to waypoint 1 because we're still waiting for our push order. And yeah, they're stuffed with bomblets. They'll glide towards the target from about 7k's out, and then once they get to the taxiways, they'll start dispensing their bombs, and we should get a really nice line of explosions. A pretty advanced piece of kit. They do have a pretty strict deployment requirement in that we need to be between 50 and 500 meters, and we need to be going between 0.6 and 0.8 Mach, I believe. So we'll have a very short time to get ourselves sorted as we run into the target. But yeah, it should be a bit of fun. So our push order, I think, is at 0720. We've got about 5 minutes of holding left to do. We're just on the flying along the Rioni River here. So yeah, let's hurry up and wait then, shall we? Actually, while we have some hurry up and waiting to do, let's get our bombs sorted. We'll switch to attack mode. Switch to tact. We want a long target area. 21000. Enter. Mount. Oh. And then back to time. Now that time on target's going to be a little tricky because of our hold time. So we may need to pay more attention to our airspeed indicator. I think otherwise we are good to go. We'll set the HUD to low altitude mode. Otherwise, I think we're set. Alright, now let's hurry up and wait.
Strikers pushing it. Cold pushing. Cold pushing. Springfield 2 pushing. Springfield 3 pushing.
And Springfield 1 pushing. Switch to waypoint 3. Back to time. Well, let's go. Alright, we're just overflying the Nguri River. We've got the hydroelectric dam off to our nose. Somewhere down there. Oh yeah, and following the theme of the last two episodes, this mission is called ATROPUS, who is the third sister of the Three Fates of Morthai. So while her younger sister Clotho spins the thread of life, her middle sister Lachesis draws out the thread of life, ATROPUS is responsible for cutting the thread of life. So she's very much a figure of death in Greek mythology. You learn something new every day. Alright, so yeah, like I said, just overflying the Nguri River, so we're now technically crossing into hostile territory. So I'm going to turn my RWR back to audio, and then on to waypoint 4. Gonna switch? There we go. Oh, it's telling me to increase airspeed immediately, that's interesting. We're still 45 seconds ahead of schedule, but I think the holding point that we did has screwed up the indications a little bit. Alright. Seems to want me at 0.8 Mach, which is weird because the speed was set to be economic along this route, but we'll do what it says. Downside is I'm not going to be able to hold this the entire length. I'm just going to rip through fuel. I'm going to get rid of the drop tank while I can. As much as I'd love to go down into the deck and have a bit of fun weaving through the mountains, I just need to keep my AI buddy... There he is. AI buddy in mind. DCS AI is famously good at slamming into mountains, so we'll keep it pretty tame for the flight over. Alright, sounds like ECM jamming has commenced. Again, thanks to our operation we did yesterday, or the E-link that we gathered. Still 40 seconds ahead of schedule. That's alright. Airspeed indicator's happy. The rest of Springfield 2-3 and that over there. Now, I need to not to forget to tell my AA body to attack the target before I roll in. Otherwise, he's probably just going to follow me and not do anything. Alright, so we've dropped back to 13 seconds ahead of schedule. It's telling me to increase speed slightly, so I'll do that. I'll pop it into stage 1. Still got a ways to go, about 50 k's out. Just realised I have not set the target QFE, which is 1010. That could have been heartbreaking. Looks like Night Flight and Springfield 2 are running in, which is a little bit early. Time of target is 0741. It's not even 0736. I guess they're just taking really long run-ins. But we're 5 seconds ahead of schedule. So we're still very much in the ballpark. Alright, we are 1 second ahead of schedule, coming up on our IP. Had it in stage 1 for a while. We're just under 65% fuel left. Alright, we're bang on schedule. Alright, I'm gonna go tell my buddy to go attack. Engage, mission and rejoin. And then we are rolling in. Let's switch to attack mode. How far out? So launch window is about 7 kilometers out, but I need to get myself set up well before that. The Tigers are going in, so the target's well over these mountains here. We're 3 seconds behind schedule. Let's dump it into stage 2, see if we can gain some ground. The other complicated thing is I need to be in radar altimeter mode, but that's disabled until I get under 2,000 meters. So I'm going to need to remember to do that when we roll over these mountains. Take it out of burner. Right, where's me? Go to radar. There's a taxi. I gotta line up a bit. I think they can sort of navigate themselves a little bit, but I'm not going to test that theory too much. Alright, I'm below Mach. I'm below 500 meters almost. Straightening up. Weapon safety's off. Increase the gas a little bit. Man, this is Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Pickle 1, pickle 2, and I'm out. Oof, that was close. Alright, Springfield 1 egressing. Oh, those are boats. Yikes. Waypoint 6. All right, backing off. All right, I hope that went well. Let's get out of here. I absolutely ripped through fuel on the way out there, so I'm pretty much at bingo fuel. I'm not gonna... can't risk dipping into Afterburner now. Alright, it's waypoint 6 on to 7. Thanks, Stingray. Yeah, sounds like it all went well. And I was a little surprised at how close you had to get in order for those BK-90s to come off the rail. I was starting to think I was going to have to evade, but yeah, managed to get them off. Fast movers, hey? What does AWACS think?
Magic 1-1, Springfield 1-1, request picture.
Oh, AWACS isn't talking to me. Never mind. Oh, looks like 2 joined up with me. Hell yeah. Good to see you, buddy.
Springfield 1-1, Magic 1-1, Rob 316 for 130 knots.
316 for 130. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a factor. 130 miles away? Yeah, nah. At this rate, on to waypoint 7, then on to home. Alright, that's the River Rioni. Waypoint 7 on to Batumi.
Batumi, Springfield 1-1, inbound.
Alright, got Batumi off to our left there. Hopefully they'll let us land.
Batumi, Springfield 1-1, request landing. Springfield 1-1, clear for visual, contact tower.
Alright, let's run it in. I'll disable auto throttle, gears, auto thrust reverser, and then reactivate auto throttle. Landing gear are indeed down, thank you. Alright, thrust reverser go. It was a little bit spicy, but I've run short on time here in real life. Alright, brakes, brakes, brakes. Off throttle, disable thrust reverser. Let's go find somewhere to last. I think I popped a tyre, but oh well. Sure glad I'm first back to base. None of my squadron mates can see that I burst a tyre. Hopefully the ground crew will get it changed before anyone sees. I am well ahead of you, air traffic control. Alright, that is it for this mission. Let's get shut down. Alright, probably the most air assets involved in any mission I've ever flown. We had us in Viggens, we had Tigers, we had Phantoms, we had Tornadoes, all kinds of junk going on. I'm eager to see what happened to my BK-90s, whether or not they actually made it to the target or they got intercepted. We'll have to see. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring all the bells. And I hope to see you in the next one. Catch you around.